We get some more details for Sentry Mode and a peek into an upcoming financial hurdle for the company. This is Tesla Tidbits episode number 490 for January 28th, 2019. This show is sponsored by my supporter Richard. If you're in the market for a Model S, X, or 3, please consider using his referral code. Ask your sales representative to use the code Richard174 or go direct to the web link ts.la/Richard174 for 6 free months of supercharging or 9 months if you haven't yet taken a test drive. Not much coming for us out of the weekend, but we do have a couple of small tidbits. We'll start with Elon's Twitter, where we got some more detail on the upcoming Sentry Mode for the car's dashcam feature. If you're unfamiliar, the current iteration of the feature only employs the front camera, and only with the car in motion. While we've not seen specifics on what the feature will exactly entail, we're all assuming that this will allow the car to employ all cameras while the car is parked. As for when this is coming, and again, always being wary of Elon time, we see Elon responding to this question on Twitter saying, quote, rough beta in 2 to 3 weeks, end quote. Keep in mind here not only Elon time, but this is when a beta will be available, not when he's projecting a full feature rollout. But when we get it, it seems there will be some Tesla flair to the feature. Triggering the Sentry Mode will apparently invoke some audio pleasantries for a would-be intruder. Elon said on Twitter, quote, Tesla Sentry Mode will play Bach's Toccata and Fugue during a robbery and keep Summer safe, end quote. For those unaware of the Keep Summer Safe reference, because I wasn't, this is a reference to the show Rick and Morty. In one episode, the title characters give a directive to an AI-equipped car to keep another character named Summer safe, and this results in people coming up to the car being viciously dispatched in various ways. I don't think any of the cars have the ability to actually attack potential thieves and vandals, but hey, maybe that's one of Tesla's in-flight upgrades. And lastly for this show, Motley Fool has an article on some of Tesla's finances. It's pretty well known that Tesla has a bunch of debt that it needs to pay off and has come due or is about to come due. Recently in November, the company used a pile of its cash to pay off $230 million in debt. However, the looming payment coming in March is a far different beast. Tipping the scales at $920 million, it's an 800-pound gorilla to the mere spider monkey that was the previous one. It's long been theorized that Tesla would be able to convert this to stock to make the payment, but in order to do that, the share price needed to be $360 per share. As of Friday's close, the share price was only $297 per share. They would need to have it climb $63 per share before March 1st to get to that eligibility. But Motley Fool says that Tesla isn't sweating it if they can't make it there. Fox Business's Charlie Gasparino said last week, quote, what I'm hearing from inside Tesla is that company officials believe they do have enough cash to make that payment, that they don't have to go out and do a capital raise if they don't want to, end quote. This has been a major point of emphasis for Tesla detractors, that Tesla has to do something about the near $1 billion that is owed, and it would seem that they have it covered. Per the article, and we'll hear more of this week at the earnings call, the company had $3 billion on hand at the end of Q3, so we'll see what was available at the end of Q4. Tesla is expected to post another quarterly profit, so you would think that that number would improve, if only just a little bit. We won't get to the end of this story until March, but I'll keep you up to date on this story as it continues to unfold. And that'll do it for today's show. Before I go, let me take a moment to tell you about show sponsor Foam Daddy. Foam Daddy is a nationwide company that sells and rents foam and snow machines. They are also proud to announce the arrival of the Real Snow Machine. This allows anyone to produce real snow in any temperature. Check them out at foamdaddy.com. My many thanks as well to our super patrons supporting the show at the $10 plus level at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. They are John Waldhauer, Drew Schuyler, John Waller, Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dorian Steve Guberman, Bruno Quindici, Joey Boots, Ralph and Cheryl Waterhouse, Adam Raymer Brown, Megawatt Photovoltaic Development, Todd Sullivan, Robert Healy, Mitch Long, Zortec LED Canada, Morvan Og, Blake Thompson, Raymond and Deborah Malkowitz, T Sportline, Michael Pastroni, Travis and Cheyenne Rush, Cookie UK, Chris Hovis, Craig Murphy, and Vicky Kirk. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits and use the hashtag AskTeslaTidbits if you'd like your question to be considered for the show. I'll see everyone back here again on Wednesday. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.